to do this deal, you take it. You don't look back. You close your eyes. You hit the button. Even if DeJounte Murray's like, fuck, I got to play in Detroit now. Who cares, man? At least we're making some type of move. And when it comes to DeJounte helping the Pistons, he's not going to hurt us.
Okay.
It's not going to do any bad for us unless he comes and we pay him and he gets hurt. That's the only thing that could happen. But then it can happen to anybody in the league. So I don't know how well he's going to fit. I think he's a great player. It is fun to watch him. I don't know. I still don't know about Cade's fit because I think they both are kind of a drive and pull up for a mid-range type shot. Like DeJounte Murray, he shoots well from the perimeter, but it's not his strong suit. The only thing that I think that he will do well for us is his perimeter defense. Like I think that'll be really good for us. I think if you bring on DeJounte Murray, then you can kind of replace Alex Sarr with a little bit of length because DeJounte Murray is kind of, I wouldn't say the same physique as Sarr Thompson when it comes to length, but he does play good defense. So we get a guard in himself that can score the ball and defend on the other end, probably a little bit better than Cade could. So, but yeah, I don't know about the fit, but all I do know is that I'm tired of sitting here and doing nothing. We're sitting on the sidelines all the time. We're not making any moves. We're watching everybody else do it. We need to do something different. And if this is it, then let's run it and let's see what happens.
Okay, so you're in favor of the trade.
I'd be okay with it. I didn't know it was us getting the first. I thought we were giving up so much just for I was like, when I read it, I was like, that seems really shitty. But it also looks like Troy would be like, that looks great. So I'm just gonna do it. So it's like they could have accidentally had a typo and they're like, oh, that does look good. Hit it. And they're like, oh shit, I did not mean to give them that, but all right, I guess I'll take it. So I would be okay with making this move because it's a start. It's a start to doing something. It's a start to changing the roster a little bit. I know that we talk a lot about your core four and keeping and getting rid of, but if we end up getting the number one overall pick, if we go ahead and go with Alexander Sarr, then I mean Stewart and Duran are going to be on watch for any type of movement somewhere, I think, because you're bringing in another big because you want a 3-man big rotation with this. So I think doing a trade like this could really shake up the whole roster with making moves with adding other pieces.
All right, before I give my answer on this, I do want to correct something. Sarr Thompson shot 27% from 3 in his last 22 games.
That's you at the Y, brother. 27%.
No, I'm like 32. But
nice dude.
In terms of him, how does he help the Detroit Pistons? Gives you another ball handler, gives you a guy that can play defense. He's averaging 25 and 6, I think, with the Atlanta Hawks his 2 years there. I mean, there's a lot to love about his game and what he provides. He's giving you an all-star caliber player, and he's doing the things on the floor that you're hoping a Jaden Ivey or an Sarr Thompson will eventually get to. And I don't know if they reach those heights that DeJounte Murray has reached. So that's how I think he helps the way. Just defensively, gives you another playmaker, can set things up. He can hit an outside shot. He can take over the game in the final 2 minutes. We've seen that with Atlanta. He does play winning basketball. It's just his style really hasn't gone deep into the playoffs. It's more of like he's helping you get to the play-in. But also I think some of the teams he's been on, they just really haven't been built to make those long runs into the playoffs. So I don't know. I think he's a plus player to bring to the Detroit Pistons. Again, I just probably want to keep Sarr Thompson in that trade. But I do understand what you're saying about him, though. Like, there's still a lot of holes to his game. We're talking about Sarr that you're like, look, I'm willing to pass on this because I don't think it's going to pan out the way you're thinking it will. So I'm willing to pass on him and go for the more proven commodity.